Welcome back to Post Time. The Hambletonian is arguably the most famous trotting event in the entire world. And the edition you're about to see has an outcome you won't believe. But you'll have to because, well, we've got pictures.
The Hambletonian's prestige, its riches, and its drama make it the ultimate measurement of harness racing greatness. Even after 75 years, relatively few have been able to say that once, just once, their horse was the best in the world. So powerful is the allure of that silver bowl that each time the Hambletonian is contested, a rich cast of characters, both human and equine, assemble, all with the same intent. The sure thing, the long shot, the dark horse, they've all had their moment upon the Hambletonian stage.
As was often the case, the Hambletonian did not unfold as many expected in 1989. The two early favorites that year were the Super Filly Peace Corps, who carried a 17-race win streak into the Hambletonian, and Valley Victory, a colt who was undefeated in all 7 of his starts leading into the Trotting Classic. But in the weeks before the Hambletonian, Valley Victory came down with a virus and was not entered in the race. That left Peace Corps as the overwhelming favorite. But a 5-week layoff caught up to Peace Corps. In the first elimination, she faded to 5th, and a long-shot colt named Probe trotted to victory. Just slightly behind him was another unheralded colt named Park Avenue Joe.
It's Probe in front. Park Avenue Joe toward the inside. Those two in a photo finish. And Probe is hanging on.
Later that day, everyone would know both their names. In the second heat, Park Avenue Joe and his driver Ron Waples turned the tables on Probe and his reinsman Bill Fay. Probe was not a factor.
And it is Park Avenue Joe to win it in a game performance from Peace Corps.
At that time, a Hambletonian champion had to win twice on the same day. Park Avenue Joe's win forced a 2-horse race-off with Probe. The two colts loafed through most of the mile, Park Avenue Joe in the lead and Probe sitting a comfortable distance behind. As they turned for home, Waples and Fay unleashed their trotters, beginning a frantic sprint toward the wire.
This was an impossible result. To have 2 horses racing for the 3rd time on the same day. 2 horses in a match race.
Probe attacks on the outside, and neither of these brave trotters giving way. They are full tilt down the stretch, 1/8 of a mile out. Park Avenue Joe digging in gamely. Probe pokes ahead in front. Probe on the outside. Park Avenue Joe comes roaring back. A relentless drive to the wire. Park Avenue Joe. Probe. Here's the finish. Too close to call.
If you told someone that that actually happened, that there was a dead heat in a match race, they'd tell you that's unbelievable. I don't believe you. Well, believe it. Now, the reaction was bizarre. Wow, this is unbelievable. I've seen something that's just incredible. The next reaction was, do they have to race again? Will they have to go a 4th time? Who won the Hambletonian?
Well, after what seemed like an eternity, the judges determined that Park Avenue Joe and Probe would become the first and still the only horses to equally share a Hambletonian.
All I know is that was the most unbelievable race I ever called, with the most unlikely result I could ever imagine, and as exciting and a sporting event as there ever was.